Hey everyone, it's your friend Thinknoodles, and welcome to Ask Thinknoodles episode number 34 for Monday, January 28th. I've got a bunch of great questions lined up for you guys. Please take a second to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more Ask Think videos. Also, don't forget to leave your question for next week's Ask Think in the comments below. Please, only one question per comment, but you can leave as many comments as you like. If the comments are disabled on this video, that means you're not on the most recent video for Ask Think, so just go on over to the most recent video and leave your question in the comments. Alright, now let's get started. And the first couple of questions are about the background, and as you guys can see, I chose to do Club Penguin. Even though last week we didn't really have many updates at all in Club Penguin, I hung around for a bit and visited some igloos and postcarded some of my friends, so that's what you're going to see in the background. Cool Rock Boy 3 mentions something that I never thought I'd see on an Ask Think video, which is a reference to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And the answer is 42, but nobody knows the question. But the number 42 is referenced in that book as the meaning of life, the universe, and everything, and it's one of my favorite quotes. 1999 Blue asks, where's your computer located in your house? It's actually located off to the side of my living room. I guess it's hard to explain. I guess it's where you would put a dining room table if we had one, but we don't. So the next two people ask me about the dinosaur or prehistoric party of 2013, and Squirrel Guides didn't really like it as a non-member, and I can surely understand that because as a non-member, you don't get to become a dinosaur, and that's kind of weak. As for which one I liked better, the prehistoric party or the Operation Blackout, that's tough because they're both very different. I liked that in Operation Blackout, there was something that you had to complete almost every day, and that was really fun, and it kept me going into Club Penguin almost every day. But I also like being able to roar, stomp, and fly, so it's a toss-up. So the next few people ask about my next party, and as you guys know, I hit 25,000 subscribers a little bit early, and I wanted to plan a party, and I wanted a reason for it, and I came up with it. Since my wife is Chinese, we're going to have a Chinese New Year party on Club Penguin, and that'll be Saturday, February 9th. Don't worry, I'll be putting up a video announcing the party so you guys will all remember, and I'll make sure to pound it in and remind you guys a lot so you don't miss the party. Oliver Cutie X asks, have you used a MacBook for recording any of your videos? My earlier videos, yes, I did use a MacBook until I got my iMac. So I would say my first maybe 20 or 25 videos were recorded with my MacBook. The next two people ask a question that's related, and it asks, when is my next live stream and what is twitch.tv? My next live stream is actually going to be today on twitch.tv. Twitch.tv is kind of like YouTube, but more gaming related and more live stream related, and they have really, really good live streaming technology. So I'm going to be live streaming some branch mining in Minecraft today around 5 p.m. I'm going to upload a short video to my channel announcing that I'm starting the live stream. You guys can click the link in that video and head over to twitch.tv and hang out with me, ask me questions while I dig for diamonds. So the next few people ask about how to do well on YouTube and how I got to where I am. And gosh, it's really hard to answer that question. In order to do well on YouTube, you have to like what you're doing and do it because you like it. Not because you want to get a lot of subscribers, not because you want to get a lot of views, not because you want to be famous. You should do it because you like it. So I chose a few games that I liked playing, Club Penguin, Poptropica, and now Minecraft. And I played them because I had fun, and I thought that it might be fun to watch me having fun, if that makes any sense. And then I was just kind to everyone. I try to be really nice to everyone, and I try my best to reply to your comments as well as I can and try and watch some of your videos, those kinds of things. And it all adds up to success on YouTube. Poonch CP asks, what's your favorite Pixar animation or movie? You know, I have to think back to the last, truthfully, the one Pixar movie that I came out of and said, wow, that was one of the best movies I've ever seen was The Incredibles. I really, really enjoyed that movie. AZ51217 asks if English was my first language, and yes, it was. Jessica Andrews asks, would you rather find 100 diamonds in Minecraft or, I guess, 100 billion gold ingots in Minecraft? I would actually go for 100 diamonds. The 100 billion gold ingots couldn't be used for a whole lot other than building some golden temple or something, but the 100 diamonds in Minecraft could be very, very useful. Jim 2010 CP says, do you use the Minecraft wiki if you're stuck on what to do on Minecraft? Kind of. I usually study it in between videos, just looking for crafting recipes so that when I'm playing my Let's Play, I don't stumble and say, oh God, I don't know what the recipe for that is and I want to create it and have to go look. I'd rather have it in my memory. Mississippi 0810 asks, why I can't make Minecraft videos every day? Well, some people don't like Minecraft, and some people watch my channel for Club Penguin videos, and others for Poptropica videos, and some watch for just me. And I like to give everyone a little bit of what they like, so I like to rotate the videos. So one day it'll be Poptropica, the next Club Penguin, then Minecraft, then Poptropica again, then maybe Minecraft again, then Club Penguin again. And if I made Minecraft videos every day, I'd be uploading a Poptropica and Minecraft video on the same day. And it's better just to have one video per day because I don't want to overwhelm you guys. Asko Wang says, Thinknoodles, sir, will you ever make a Minecraft creative mode video? Wow, I don't really know. I've never really watched a Minecraft creative video. What does that usually do? I mean, I know what creative mode is like. Do people just build a giant creation and talk about it while they build it? I don't know. Haley May says, my name is really Alex, as my sis. What are you going to do with everything you got from the jungle temple? Well, I did get a few sticky pistons and some switches and tripwires and redstone dust, and I have some slime balls. So I have a plan to make a redstone circuit in one of the trees. You guys will see in the next few episodes. Yep. Neds9 Kelly says, do you think that you might be a famous Minecraft YouTuber one day and maybe get the chance to meet Sky Does Minecraft? I hope I become a famous Minecraft YouTuber because they're awesome, and maybe I'll get a chance to meet Sky, or hopefully I get a chance to meet Captain Sparkles, because you guys know I really like him. Hannah Roca says, do you listen to Minecraft parodies? Yes, I do. In fact, I was at this barbecue restaurant the other night, and Usher's DJ's Got Us Falling in Love Again came on the radio. And for a second, I was like, what song is this? The lyrics are wrong because I've watched Revenge so many times. So, yep, I do. Annabeth Loves Percy 1 says, will you do Hunger Games Minecraft? Yeah, I will do it after I finish my survival series. I need to get better at Minecraft before I start playing the PvP kind of stuff. And I have watched the videos, and I do find them entertaining, and I think that I would have fun playing them. But if I was really bad at them, which I think I would be right now, might not be that entertaining. Actually, maybe it would be for you guys to see me completely fail. But I will, but not yet. Nina Vo says, light bulb, have you ever fought the dun-dun-dun Ender Dragon? If you haven't, then have you seen anybody? I have not. This is my first time playing Survival, the Let's Play that you guys are watching. But I have seen Captain Sparkles fight the Ender Dragon. Other than that, nope. Toto Maxi CP says, do you enjoy recording videos? Yes, I really, really, really do. I'm so glad that I found YouTube. It really gives me a creative outlet that I think I've always needed. Ultimatrix Skylanders asks, put this and ask, are you ever going to quit YouTube? Nope, I don't think I ever will. Aisha3338 says, hey, do you go to the Poptropica common rooms much? I've never seen you in any of them. No, I don't. I've never really been into one unless I've accidentally stumbled into it when playing an island thinking it was some part of the island. So my battle rating or whatever is only 1 star or whatever, but I should probably play in it at some point. Penny57354 CP says, it disappoints me that you did not do Road to Captain Thinknoodles for my favorite island, Mystery Train. You didn't do Road to Captain Thinknoodles for Game Show either. You know, I like to see you mess up. So here's why. I did those islands before I had thought of the idea for Road to Captain Thinknoodles. And so, yeah, I kind of missed them. So what's going to happen with that, though, is I still am going to do a Road to Captain Thinknoodles, and I have completed the islands, so it won't be as fun for you, although game show, whether you've completed it or not, Kerplunk is going to destroy me. But I think the most fun way to do it is do them in a single session as a live stream on YouTube for the islands I've done before, because I still don't have the photos. I do have the medals, but I don't have the photos. So I still need to get those. So I'll probably do those as live streams so you can see me play your favorite islands. The next group of people ask about an unprecedented event in Poptropica, and that is the sinking of Poptropolis Games Island. And I'm not really sad about it because I didn't really like Poptropolis Games as much as I like the other islands, because really all you had to do on that island was complete some mini games, and there was no problem solving or really any thinking involved. I mean, I'm glad I completed it and got the medal before it sank, but I'm not that sad that it's gone. But, and this is a big but, did I just say big but? B-U-T, not B-U-T-T. But yeah, I am a little worried that this might set a precedent of other islands sinking, and I don't like that idea. I don't want any of the islands to go away because I think each island offers its own fun, and I don't want people to miss out on that. So I hope they don't keep doing that with other islands. If that's the only island that sinks, I'm okay with it. But if they start retiring other islands, not very happy about that. Adieu 12345 says, Nightwatch Island, Twin Palms Mall, Back to the Future, Twin Pines Mall. See the similarity? That is actually one that I didn't recognize. Very, very good. And I'm surprised that someone knows Back to the Future. PokeAns2347 says, hey, what are your thoughts about the new island Nightwatch? I think it looks great and fun and actually kind of really funny with the trailer video that Poptropica released. It reminds me a lot of Paul Blart Mall Cop, and that was a funny movie, so I hope the island is just as fun as the movie. 2003 Clone says, I have a bowl of dog frogs 3 feet away from me. Want to have it? Then answer this. Hey, is live streaming on YouTube a partner-only feature? Live streaming via a Google Hangout is not a partner-only feature. You just have to have a Google Plus account linked to your YouTube channel. However, I believe that the YouTube Live feature, which is live streaming directly on YouTube, is a partner-only feature. And I only just got it a few weeks ago. Dark DCP asks if I wear goggles when I swim. No, I don't. I have never, ever liked goggles. The next few people follow up on Aru Srikanth's question about how I proposed to my wife. And the way I did it was, we have a friend that works for the Dave Matthews Band, and he can get us access to certain areas that you couldn't normally get to. So I asked him if he could get us access to the stage during the show. And we watched the Dave Matthews Show from the side of the stage. And he gave me the set list for the show. And during one of the songs, I got down on one knee and proposed to her during the song. And it was really cool because we were on the side of the stage, which is sort of an isolated area. It's really interesting because, you know, you're in an amphitheater with about 20,000 people watching the stage, but you're sort of off to the side and people can kind of see you, but they kind of can't. So you're sort of alone, but also in front of 20,000 people. So I thought it was really cool that I was able to do that in front of the people, but they couldn't really tell. And I don't know, and we were off on our own thing, and we both loved the Dave Matthews Band. So it was the most appropriate way to propose to her, and she said yes. So the next two people ask what my favorite type of soda is. And I had to think about that because I don't drink much soda. But if I had to choose a soda to drink, it would be a really, 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 really ice cold root beer or cream soda. And another one I really like is Ramune. It's a Japanese soda, and I love the taste of it. Nathaniel Dela Cruz asks, if you were chosen to be a guest in one of these channels, which would it be? Only choose from these: Sky Does Minecraft, Captain Sparkles, PewDiePie, or Machinima Realm. Captain Sparkles, absolutely 100%. Arctic Wolf 3211 says, Think Noodles, I'm very sad because my friend unfriended me on Club Penguin and real life, so I put her on my ignored list. She says we're not friends anymore because she says I'm annoying. It hurt my feelings. Here's my question. Do you think I'm annoying? A, yes. B, no. Or C, maybe. B, no. Toxapox says, hey, Think, we can never hear Kopi in your videos. Is she very quiet or is she not in your room? She's really quiet. In fact, she is lying on the couch behind me, just watching. Being very quiet. She's a good girl. Basma Khan says, hey, Think, for this week, I wanted to ask you, have you ever been in a spelling bee? I just had one today. No, I've never been in a spelling bee, although I'm pretty good at spelling. How did you do? SM Bro asks, what was the last book you've been reading? I like dystopian books, like The Hunger Games. So the last one I was reading, it was the second book in the Divergent series, which is kind of like The Hunger Games, but a little bit different. I quite like it, actually. Eshan Singh 1 says, I want to start a channel, but I'm an Indian, and you know that nobody's going to take advice from an Indian, and my voice is very bad. I've completed all 32 islands, but I think my voice will let my subscribers down. Any advice? The best thing you can do is raise togetherness of US and Indians, at least with your subscribers. If I get 2 subscribers, I'll be happy, but just help me. Wow, that's really depressing that you feel that way about your own race and your own voice. You should have more confidence in yourself. It doesn't matter what your accent is or whether you're Indian. People take advice from Indians, whether you think so or not. Just be yourself and people will like you. Boonch CB asks, did you enjoy finals in high school and college? Of course I did. Doesn't everyone love taking tests that are up to 40% of your grade and stress you out? No. 2003 Clone says, what was the first game console you ever had? It was an Atari 2600. I don't know if you guys even know what that is, but that's what it was. The Maluka12345 says, Think and Stuff, here's a riddle. So Monday is Tuesday and Tuesday is Monday. Wednesday is Thursday. Thursday is Wednesday. Friday is Sunday. Sunday is Friday. Saturday is Saturday. What day is after Friday? Tuesday? Amy Liana asks, Think, answer this question. When my sister's 1 year old, I was half of her age. Now she's 100 years old. How old am I now? Older than me. Ariel Branson Love says, hey, Think, answer this riddle. I'm the beginning of the end. I am at the end of time and in the number 1. What am I? Beginning. Oh, the letter E. E is the beginning of the word end. E is the end of the word time. And it's in the number 1. O-N-E, maybe? I don't know. That's my answer. Toxapox says, hey, Think, try to say this 3 times in a row. A copy of Oh man, I messed up the first time. A copy of Kopi drinks a cup of coffee. A copy of Kopi drinks a cup of coffee. A copy of Kopi drinks a cup of coffee. Wild Safari 8 says, can you name this Ask Think tea and noodles with Think? Okay, why not? Blue 19003 TV says, have you ever played Transformice? If not, you should try it. I've never played it, but I do know about it because a lot of the people on Club Penguin Insiders play it. Gaming 10 Network says, dear Think, I was wondering if I can come and live in your apartment for a few weeks or even next door. My parents said it's okay. Well, our apartment's really small. I'm not sure my wife would be okay with you living in my apartment for a week or two. And I don't think my neighbors would appreciate it all that much if you live next door. Annabeth loves Percy 1 says, if you're a noodle, is your wife a meatball? No offense to your wife. None taken. She is quite fit. So she doesn't think you're calling her fat, but, you know, I think that noodles and dumplings go together too, so I think she's more like a dumpling than a meatball. Icy Kitty goes, yeah. Says, if you were stuck on a deserted island for a whole year, what 4 things would you take? You can only take 1 companion, 1 method of getting food, and 2 weapons. So my 1 companion would have to be... Oh boy, I would have to say my wife because while Kopi is really fun, a whole year of just talking to a dog who really doesn't talk back would kind of suck. And then as far as a method of getting food, I'm not sure what method of getting food I would have because that would kind of be a weapon, wouldn't it? I don't know. But as far as weapons, I would take a gun, which is kind of a method for getting food, and I would take a knife, but not really much as a weapon, but just for cutting things. Wild Safari 8 asks if I watch Honey Boo Boo. I do not, but I know what it's about because I saw a South Park episode about it. Yo-Yo Weirdo 3 says, think if there was an apocalypse and the only thing left was your wife, Kopi, dirt, and glass, would you A, eat your wife, B, eat Kopi, C, eat the dirt, D, eat the glass, or E, just die? Goodness gracious, I guess I would eat the dirt because the glass would cut open my insides. Club Penguin Girls 13 says, hey, think here's a question. If Kopi got up in the middle of the night and was playing your Minecraft, the next day you lost all your stuff, would you A, take away Kopi's noodles and keep them for yourself, B, run to your window and scream to all of New York, or C, start all over again because it's fun? I would choose C, because Kopi deserves her noodles. Sondra Froslass says, Thinknoodles, why you no answer my question? Okay, here's my question. Picture me as a 3-year-old. Which one of these ways would make me cuter? A, me eating noodles. B, nothing, I'm already cute enough. C, make it just not me and my dad. Or D, I'm never going to be cute no matter what. I think a 3-year-old eating noodles would be really cute. Godin T60 says, say this 3 times fast. Think noodles, eat noodles, think. Think noodles, eat noodles, think. Bleh. Think noodles, eat noodles, think. 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 I don't know if I said that right. Gori R66 says, hey, think, would you rather eat a radioactive snail, a shark, or a diseased penguin? Well, as long as the shark was cooked, I would eat it because I have eaten it before. Lushy518 says, what would a dog frog look like? Dog head with a frog body, or a frog head with a dog body? Fluffy dog-like frog or green slimy dog? I would prefer the fluffy dog-like frog with a dog head and a frog body, I think. I don't know. I never really thought of it before. Walk Guitar 321 says, where would you go? A, Miami, B, Kopi's Belly, or C, Noodlelandia? I think all of those would be great places because it's really cold here in New York this week, and all of those sound really warm. Let's go to Noodlelandia. Ice Cuber CP says, okay, Mr. Think, ignore my other question. If you don't answer this, Kopi will eat all your noodles without you noticing. Answer, please. If you could join the Avengers, what would your Avenger name be? I think it would be the Amazing Thinknoodles, kind of like the Amazing Spider-Man. Dear my friend Think, what would you rather do? A, show your face, B, lick your wife's finger in a 5-star restaurant, or C, show your wife's face? Well, God, I think I would rather show my wife's face because she's a lot prettier than I am. Nina Vo says, me and my friends were talking about unicorns and then it hit me. What would you do if you saw a unicorn? A, ride on it and make it poop rainbow bald noodles as flying through the sunset. C, say, oh my God. Or C, faint. I would A, ride on it and make it poop rainbow ball noodles. Harlow 321 Tanner 312 says, hi, I think I was eating ice cream while watching your video and then it ran out. So buy me some more since I was watching your video. Is that how it works? Wow, I think I owe you guys a lot of food. Nina Vo asks, how does a zipper work? I've tried to find out, but my body has to fit in my mom's purse to find out. Oh, that's good. That's really good. All right, guys, that's it for this week's Ask Thinknoodles. Please take a second to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching, and of course, noodle on!